Welcome and thank you for being here. I'm so glad you showed up. I'm creating content around food freedom, emotional eating, and healing from diet culture, all from a Christian perspective. And today's topic is one that I know touches so many of you. We are talking about the 3 p.m. crash, that moment in the afternoon when your energy suddenly drops. You feel tired, foggy, maybe a bit irritable, and usually you reach for something: coffee, sugar, food, to wake up again. If that's you, if you've ever wondered why this happens and what it actually means, this is for you. Here is what I want you to know before we start. Your body isn't working against you. Even this crash, even this moment you probably hate, your body is trying to help you. It's trying to communicate something. And that's what we are exploring today. I'm keeping this short, grounded, and real. There's no pressure to chat. You can just listen, or if you want to share, I would love to hear. You're safe here. Let's begin. I want to start with something I know to be true about you. You are exhausted from fighting your body. Whether it's the 3 p.m. crash, cravings you can't explain, inflammation, fatigue, brain fog, something about your physical experience doesn't make sense to you. Your body feels like it's working against you, not for you. And you've been told so many times: eat less, move more, have more willpower. Your body is just lazy. You're not disciplined enough. But what if I told you that's not true? What if your 3 p.m. crash isn't a failure? What if it's actually a signal? Let me explain what's happening in your body at 3 p.m. By mid-afternoon, you've been using glucose and mental energy since the moment you woke up. If you had breakfast, depending on what you ate, your blood sugar might be dropping. If you haven't eaten in a few hours, you've definitely in a deficit. Your brain, specifically, needs glucose to function. When it starts to run low, your body sends a signal: I need fuel. That's the physical part. It's biology. It's not weakness. But, and this is important, there's another layer happening at 3 p.m. By this time, you've also been managing decisions, managing the emotions, managing your life for several hours. You've been holding it together. You've been productive. You've been strong. And you're tired. Not just physically tired, emotionally tired, spiritually depleted. That's when the craving hits. That's when you suddenly think you need something. Usually something sweet, something comfortable, something that will make you feel life again. But there's the thing, you might not actually be hungry for food. You might be hungry for rest, or permission to stop, or comfort, or connection, or a moment where you're not responsible for anything. That's what I call a hidden hunger. And when you can't name it, when you don't understand it, you reach for what feels familiar: food, sugar, carbs, something fast. You eat, and for about 15 minutes, you feel better. Your blood sugar goes up. You get a little energy boost. You feel life again. But then, about an hour later, you crash again, harder this time, and the cycle repeats. And you blame yourself. You think, I have no willpower. I'm failing. I'm broken. But that's not what's happening. What's happening is that you are asking food to solve a problem that food can't solve. You're asking a snack to give you permission to rest. That's not what food does. You're asking sugar to give you connection. That's not what sugar does. You're asking a meal to fill a spiritual emptiness. That's not what a meal does. So the first thing I want you to understand is this. Your body isn't broken. You're not failing. You are human. Your body is trying to tell you something. And if you can learn to listen, everything changes. Here's what I teach in my program. Symptoms are signals. Here's what I teach in my program. Symptoms are signals, not failures, signals. Your fatigue is a signal that you need rest. Your cravings are a signal that you need something. Maybe food, but maybe something else. Your inflammation, your bloating, your brain fog, these are all your body's way of saying, hey, something is off. Can we talk about this? And the question isn't, how do I get my body to shut up and do what I want? The question is, what is my body trying to tell me? What do I actually need? This is how you move from fighting your body to listening to it, from shame to curiosity, from restriction to freedom. That's the journey I want to invite you into. Thank you for listening. I know that's a lot. I want to ask you something, and you can answer in the chat if you want to, or just sit with a question. When you hit 3 p.m., what does it actually feel like? Not what you think it should feel like, but what's really happening in your body and your mind. Is it tiredness, scrambled thinking, hunger, boredom, overwhelm, all of the above? Take a moment and share if you're comfortable. I'm seeing a lot of foggy brain and scattered. And I hear you. By 3 p.m., you've been making decisions all morning. Your brain is tired. That makes sense. Here's what I want you to try this week. I want you to notice your 3 p.m. moment without changing anything yet. Don't judge it. Don't try to fix it. Just observe. When does it hit? 2:45 p.m., 3:15. What do you reach for first? How does your body feel? What's happening emotionally? Just notice. Write it down if you want to. Take a screenshot of this and send it to a friend if that helps you remember. Because awareness is the first step, and that's where all change begins. Here's what I'm building. An 8-week program called The Restored Woman, where we go deep on all of this. We decode your symptoms. We understand the emotional patterns underneath. And we build a spiritual foundation for real, lasting freedom from emotional eating. If this resonates, you can find more information through the link in the description. There's a waitlist if you want to jump in early. But whether you do or not, I want you to know you belong. Your body isn't broken, and you are not alone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the courage. Thank you for the courage it takes to look at these patterns honestly. Thank you for opening your heart. As you leave this morning, I want to leave you with this. Your body is not your enemy. Your symptoms are not failures. You are not broken. You are human. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to need rest. You are allowed to struggle with this. And you deserve to experience food, your body, and your life as safe, as peaceful, as good. That's the journey we are on together. See you next week. Blessings to you.